Hey, what's up YouTube? PK here. Today I'll be showing you guys my new deck profile, Karakuri Machina. Yeah, me and CK's been testing out this deck and trying to see how this deck will be like in the next format. Or yeah, so it's pretty fast with the new Karakuri monsters and stuff like that. We've been testing out and trying to figure out what we need to be in the deck. I took it to my local today and took first, but it's still built in this format, not March 1st, 2011 ban list yet, because we're still testing out the deck and we'll switch it over when the time comes. Yeah, so let's start off with the deck. Let's start with the deck. Pull these back. I run 3 Machina gear frame. It's a search card, a +1. You know, get your fortress. I only run 2 fortress. I tried with 3, but third ones always end up stuck in my hand. So I run 2, took 1 out, and put in Machina Force. Really good card. You know, you only need 2 fortress anyways, and you have him. You just discard him and get 1 fortress. And I only run 1 black shovel. I tried 2 of them, and it's kind of pretty slow. It's kind of dead card in your hand most of the time. Usually when you have them, you don't have Dikuchi in your graveyard, and pretty much a dead card. So I only run 1, and I run 2 Dikuchi. Since you run 1 shovel, 2 Dikuchi, just for, you know, some black shovel food to get level 7, I guess. And then for the Karakuri, I run 3 strategists. This card is probably the best card, I believe, because it can change itself, and it can change any monster on the opponent's side of the field or any monster on your side of the field. Plus, if it combos with the new Karakuri Steel Shogun, and you draw a card, so it's pretty good. And then I run 2 Karakuri Watchdog. I started out with 3 of these, but this card usually you don't use it for anything except for synchro, and it's a level 4 tuner, and that's usually about it. So I took 1 out and just run 2. And then the Giant Rat, or the Emerald Blade of the deck, is Karakuri Soldier. Yeah, pretty decent card. And then one of the new Karakuri is Karakuri Ninja. Quick, I think that's what his name is. Yeah, this is like a full Helm Knight for this deck. When you destroy a monster, you can special summon. When you destroy a monster and send it to your graveyard, you can special summon any level 4 lore Karakuri monster in your graveyard. So this card's pretty good. It could go, you know, it could bring back Watchdog or Strategist and sink into level 7 or level 8. So it's pretty good. And then this is just a tech card that I've been trying out. Karakuri Merchant is a +1 with normal summon it. So I'm debating playing him or playing Barrel, but I think I prefer him better because he's a level 2 and not a tuner. And Barrel is a tuner. So at level 2 I could sync with, you know, Watchdog into level 6 to Nusha Barkion, or Strategist to Nusha Beast. So it's pretty good. And then Effect Viller, this card is probably going to become a main, a stable in every deck now, because this card is pretty broken. And plus it's a tuner, so if I needed to change Fortress, Machina Fortress, into a level 8, you know, I could always do that. And that goes the same thing with Glow Up. I found out this card is pretty good against with that goes along with Fortress. You know, you could discard for Fortress, special summon Fortress, normal summon Glow Up, sink it to level 8. You know, you could sink it to Karakuri Steel, and then get another monster out, and then pitch Force, get Machina Fortress back out, and you know, special summon Glow Up from the graveyard, and there you go. Then you can get 2 Karakuri Steel Shogun in 1 turn. So it's pretty good. And then since they're all machine, this deck, you have to run limiter removal, which becomes stable. And then run one cold wave, which is stable right now, until the ban list hit, and then I'm gonna find something else to replace it. Giant Grenade, stable. And 2 MST, stable. Dark Hole, stable. Monster Reborn, stable. And 2 Book of Moon. I ran 3, but then I decided to take 1 out and make room for Gold Sark. Yeah, so 2 is pretty good. It's gonna go down to 1 anyway, so I'll probably have to take 1 out and find something else to put in here when March 1st comes. And then 2 Gold Sark. This is the key card, the tech card that I ran to search out Cold Wave or Giant Grenade so I could do the OTK. Yeah, this deck has OTK potential, so, and you can do it pretty easy. So, you know, go search out Cold Wave or Giant Grenade for OTK. And of course, 3 Sound Warning. You know, it's always good to run 3. You're never, in one duel, you're never going to be using all 3. If you do, then you're probably gonna win the game. Just the same thing like when Sound Judgment was at 3, everybody runs 3 anyways. By the time you finish your 3rd one, you're gonna win the game. So 3 Sound Warning, really good card. Which once is gonna go down 2, so find something to replace that. Sound Judgment, stable. Mirror Force, stable. And then attack in 2 Dimensional Prison. Really good card that can save my monster. Yeah, so I run 2 of these, save my monster, so I could synchro next turn. And then my attack card, my favorite card, is 2 Compulse. This is one of my favorite cards. I usually run at least 1 or 2 in almost every deck that I played, unless I don't have room for them. But I always try to fit at least 1 or 2. And these are my favorite card. I might even run 3 in March 1st when it comes out. And this card has made me win a lot of games. So yeah, that's my deck. Yes, if you guys have any question on it, comment below. Feel free to like proxy any or take some ideas I have. If you guys want to know more, ask me. It might change in a couple of weeks, but that's my build right now. And let's go to my synchro. Of course, it's gonna base around Karakuri Steel. I believe they call it burritos or whatever. But I don't know. A lot of people call them burritos, but I don't know. I just call them Steel Shogun, I guess, because the other guy's just the regular Shogun. So for sure, three is what, because this guy has come out really fast. 3 is pretty good, and then only 2 Karakuri Shogun, the regular guy. I don't think you need 3. 2 is already good enough. And then of course Stardust, Scrap Dragon, Goyo Guardian, and then neutral Barkion. This deck is mostly Earth, or usually all Earth except for probably all Earth except for Effect Veiler. Yeah, so Barkion is a really good card right now. Since when Goyo is gonna be gone, I might want to get another one or find something else. And then Catastor, stable. And then Broniac. I usually don't really get them out, but you know, it comes out and it helps sometimes. Black Rose, you know, maybe you might go 2 on this guy because you could go level 7 pretty easy. And also, if you use up your glow up bulb, you can always synchro to this guy, remove glow up bulb, and switch the monster into attack mode. And it has 0 attack, so still pretty good. Neutral Beast is also another good one. Yeah, which is pretty easy to get out. I still had to keep practicing this deck so I could know how to get out all my synchro. Classical Fighter is a dark. That's the reason why I just cap him, because usually everybody who runs this deck is going to take out Catastor out, and you're just going to have a hard time going through Catastor. So usually it's really easy to get to level 8, so Palacio could go through that. And then of course, Chimera Attack, you know, people's going to be signing Cyber Dragon on you, so you have to, you know, if you go against Mirror Match or stuff like that, you can do it, or if they left their Cyber Dragon out, you can use it. Yeah, so that's my extra deck. And let's go on side deck. On my side deck, I run a 2 lava golem. The reason why I run this card is because 6 samurais. You know, if they pull out 2 Shien and a Grandmaster for first turn on you, you could, you know, tribute 2 Shien and give them a lava golem. Since I run Compulse and Deep Prison and Book of Moon and all those stuff, I don't have to worry about this card. Also, the Shogun, the Karakuri Shogun, could turn into defense and, you know, pretty much beat them. So it's not a big deal of giving them a 3000 attacker. You stop a Shien and you don't have to worry about Shien negating your spell and trap. So it's pretty decent. And it goes in matches also for 6 samurais. It kills just 6 samurais deck, so because they're not they have different attribute, and my deck is based on all earth, so it's pretty good. And then Smashing Ground for Gravekeeper. No, not Gravekeeper. Well, it could work for Gravekeeper too. It also works against Glider Beasts. You know, with you know, some of the new Glider Beasts gonna be coming out pretty soon. They might come back, so always be prepared. And then Maxi for quick draw, Dandelion and stuff like that. Even though the read's down at 2, Dandelion is down at 1. There's also a new card called Druid Warrior that's gonna make Jungle Warrior be really fast and synchro a lot. And this is the card to stop it. So Maxi, just 2 of them. And then I play Prohibition. Stop Treeborn Frog. This is what I usually use it for. So tired of Frog Monarch and the Frog / Fish OTK. So prohibit Treeborn Frog, and that deck is usually done. And then I run 1 Malevolent Catastrophe. I was planning to run 2 because this deck is only used for, or this card I'm planning to only use it for Gravekeeper. You know, because Gravekeeper set a lot of back rolls and Negro Valley. So this is the card that I'm planning to play against it. Might go to 2 because the next card I might be taking out pretty soon. And Starlight Roll is the next card. This is a card I might take out. The reason why I'm going to be taking it out is because I only side this card for Blackwing, and in the next couple weeks, I believe not a lot of people is going to be running Blackwing anymore. You know, no collude, and you don't have to, and people is not going to be all that worried about attacking Blackwing. So Blackwing might go down, so we might not really need Starlight Road anymore. And Cyber Dragon, have to run it against Brain Match and stuff like that. And then 2 Kinetic Soldier. Planning to run these, just still trying it out against 6 samurais. I know they work really well. You don't have to summon them in attack mode. If you do that, they're probably just gonna sound warning it. If you set it, and then your opponent's gonna 6 samurai is gonna have a hard time going through when you set this card, because the attack is gonna go up by 2,000. Attack and defense is gonna go up by 2,000 anyways. So still pretty good card to side against 6 samurais. Yeah, I side big for 6 samurais because I don't want them to swarm me and, you know, take control of the game, and then I won't be able to do any of mine. Yeah, so that's my side. This video is getting pretty long, so just comment below, subscribe to Teamkhang, and that's about it. And keep checking back for more information, for more news, more deck profile, and stuff like that. PK out. See you.